Okay, let's see. Yep, we got audio back. I don't know. I'm not sure. We'll see if everybody jumps back on. We heard it went off again, but I don't know why. We are so sorry about that again. Hello, hello. So sorry, guys. We're having we had the same problem yesterday. But that's okay. We'll just, if it happens again, we'll just reboot again. I think we're 6 away now.
Not 194. 494.
I know what it is.
Here, have some popcorn.
Y'all aren't sharing because y'all just like to talk to us. Ain't that it?
Probably.
I bet that's it. They want to keep us on here as long. They're going to go, let's see how long.
There are storms rolling in.
Ooh, this is kettle corn, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's kind of sweet. Y'all want some popcorn?
Back to my question.
Yes.
Your gamer tags over the years.
Show my age. My first gamer tag was not an online thing because
a save file.
It was my last name with Nation, and that was mine forever. In fact, it is still
your Steam name.
It is still my Steam name. That's why I got to change it to KingFanMan.
It's my kettle corn.
It is my last name with Nation. That's what it is. That's my Steam name. So I gotta go change it to KingFanMan so everybody can find me for the game. But you can change Steam name real easy.
Mm-hmm. It's just a nickname.
But now we don't even know if it's going to be on Steam yet. We got to do it through the Bethesda launcher, right?
Man, this is hot.
You're being mean to everybody now. Everybody's going to want popcorn.
I know. Oh, do I have to give mine now? I probably do, don't I?
Yes.
Okay, so I've had 4 main ones. Back when Minecraft came out and I was wee lad, I got my first computer. It was a bad computer.
A wee lad. How old was you?
A wee lad, 9 or 10. 9 or 10. And it was Captain Hook, but I couldn't spell Captain.
I remember that, yeah.
So it was T-I-N instead T-A-I-N. So it was Captain Hook in 13 because that was the year I started playing. And that was my username for about 7 years. Then it went to Game Corner I had for a while. I don't know why I did that. And then it went to Wayne War. And now it's Wolfman. Or the real Wolfman.
The real Wolfman. Because Wolfman was taken?
Wolfman's taken a lot of places. So it's the real Wolfman.
You were Captain Hook forever.
Uh-huh. I still have a few accounts that are Captain Hook.
Did you purchase anything from the Creation Club? And what do you think of the quality?
No, he did. But all the free stuff is bad. So.
No, it's not all bad.
When you have to uninstall all your mods to use it, it's bad.
Okay, that's not actually the truth.
Yes, it is.
No, it's because there is things within the Creation Club that conflict with the mod. Now, is that not the truth?
Okay, when every single one of them makes you uninstall all the mods for you to use them, yes.
But that's what it's doing. It's conflicting with the mods, right?
No, it just won't let you do it.
It just won't let you do it. I do think with Creation Club, there's a lot of them. Not a lot of them. There's some of them that the free mods are actually better than the Creation Club. I've seen that. Not all of them. Some of the Creation Club are very high quality.
Okay, the free mods I'm talking about are all the weapon skins, by the way.
Okay, yeah, because the weapon skins
like the horse armor and stuff, when it went free, I could use it, but the weapon skins, it wouldn't let me do if I had any mods installed. Gotcha. I had to take every single one of my mods off.
I thought the weapon skins were high quality, the Creation Club weapon skins.
Oh, they look great. It's just I have a lot of mods, and if I uninstall all my mods, I would have to restart the game because I have so many.
I got you.
That changed the game.
Like the Hellfire armor, I like the free mod better than the Creation Club mod.
Mm-hmm.
That's for sure. But now, like Eleonora's mods, she does house mods.
Yeah,
hers are very high quality. She is Creation Club now. Hers are great. She used to do a lot on the Nexus, so I mean hers are great. There's no doubt in that. So it's just according. It's almost like saying, how good are the Nexus mods? Well, there's some of them that are really good, and some of them that are, it's according to the author.
And then there aren't barely any Skyrim Creation Club mods.
No, not hardly at all.
How many are there overall?
Not
under 10, ain't it?
I haven't looked lately. They did add a few not too long ago. They did add another pack not long ago. But just advice, if you haven't done much with the Creation Club, watch it because they run specials on it all the time. So don't pay because the prices are a little bit high on the Creation Club, in my opinion, wouldn't you say?
Well, it's like $3 for the smallest thing.
Yeah, so. And compared to the DLC they sell, like Far Harbor and all that.
Automatron.
Yeah, what was it?
It was $5-10.
Yeah, I mean, think of the amount of content you got with that. But they run specials on it all the time. They'll have 50% off, 70% off, 100% off on stuff, and some of it's good stuff. So if you're not just totally against Creation Club, watch it and go with the sales and just wait a little bit. And even if you don't think you're going to use the Creation Club, every time you get on there, watch the Creation Club and get the things that are on sale, or especially the things that are 100% and just keep it in your inventory.
Snake Eyes is with me. He can't use Creation Club on Fallout 4 with all his mods, and Grant got the season pass like we did when it was $29.99.
So did we, yeah.
I got for Xbox the day before it went off sale. Yep. Or the day it was going off sale,
which was a very good deal. And Bethesda was very consumer friendly because they actually gave everybody an extra 2 or 3 weeks, and they told
what they said.
Yeah, they told everybody. So again, y'all know where I stand with Creation Club. I'm not 1,000% behind it, but then I'm also not a hater of it either. I understand what it is. It is what it is. I use it a little bit, but I like free mods better. I will always like free mods better. I wish they would do if they would do some bigger stuff with the Creation Club, I would get really excited.
If they would do like what they promoted, like the mini DLCs.
Oh man, I would get super excited, wouldn't y'all? If there was like an automatron that came out for Fallout 4 tomorrow, wouldn't you get excited? A DLC, I would get super excited. A Fallout 76 question. Good.
Grant, no, you can't because PS4 does not want to do crossplay with Xbox and PC.
Yes, it's not Bethesda's fault. It's Sony.
Sony has turned down the request directly.
And Todd Howard called them out in 2 interviews by name.
Unfortunately, because we would love to play with you.
So now do remember there is hope, because when the whole mod situation came up,
hey, he'll be getting an Xbox One then soon, he said.
Well, now, hey, we did the same thing. We traded our PlayStation 4 in on an Xbox because of the modding situation. But now remember, Sony compromised and brought kind of some mods because of the pressure Todd Howard put on them.
But we had already waited like 4 or 5 months after. And then it was another 3 or 4 months before they even got any mods, period.
But they did that compromise because of the pressure that Todd Howard put on it. So
fans. Mostly fans.
Do you think this pressure that Todd Howard's putting on them will do anything?
If it does, it's not going to be just from him. It's going to be from everybody. Because did you see the Xbox and Nintendo Minecraft ad? Poking fun at Sony for not doing it.
Yeah.
It was they were promoting the Switch and Xbox One and Minecraft, which had just come out for them. And it says, "We'll survive together," which is obviously poking fun at Sony because it's both their logos.
It was the green and red,
or it was both their logos, and right under it says, "We'll survive together." Poking fun at Sony because they're all up for cross-platform, and then Sony's Sony.
And that's big for Nintendo because Nintendo's not a they kind of get a bad rep sometimes.
Yeah, Nintendo's not the
easiest one to play with.
Yeah.
Why do you think 76 is not coming out on Steam? I think they are. What do you think about that? I'll tell you what I'm thinking in a minute.
I haven't watched anything. I didn't know they weren't. So
well, right now there's no mention of them coming out on Steam. The only thing we hear is on the Bethesda launcher is what he's talking about. I believe the beta is just going to be on the Bethesda launcher. Now, this is all my speculation, Snake Eyes, okay? I believe they're going to keep the beta on the Bethesda launcher because it was like Wolfman was talking about in the KingCast yesterday. How the beta is probably going to work. It's going to work in stages. They're going to start out and do what's called a stress test, where they let it play a week, maybe a couple of days, and then they'll stop it, and then they'll do the second stage. They're not going to release that on Steam and allow that. They want total control of the beta,
or they might not do that at all, and I'm just talking out my butt.
Well, but that is a normal beta. I mean, that's a normal way to do a beta.
Sorry, I'm hungry.
When it comes to the true launch of the game, then I believe they'll put it on Steam. Now, that's what my opinion is. Does that make sense, Snake Eyes? That's what I think they're going to do.
I'm going to say because Bethesda is using their own dedicated servers, they would probably have to give a kickback to Steam for use of their servers. After beta, it'll go on Steam.
Yeah, Vault Girl, that's what I agree with Vault Girl. Now, Snake Eyes, I have heard like what's the Juicehead? That's what Juicehead thinks. He thinks it's a money thing. I don't think Bethesda's doing that because you look at every other Bethesda game, not only Bethesda Game Studios, but Bethesda Softworks. Every other Bethesda game is on
Welcome Maddox.
It's on Steam.
Maddox, sorry.
It's on Steam.
Every one of them.
The Dishonored's, the Wolfensteins, they're all
to a point, all Bethesda games, sir.
Yeah, but they're all on Steam. So why would they stop now?
Can someone do me a favor who has Steam? See what the oldest Bethesda game is that's on Steam.
Well, yeah, Wayne Gretzky hockey's not.
Well, I know that's not, but I know like Home Alone on the NES won't be on there. But I want to see if like Terminator.
Where's Waldo's not on there?
Where's Waldo? Oh. Could someone do that for me? See what the oldest Bethesda game is that's on Steam?
Speaking of that, I know Vault Girl, Morrowind's on there. Vault Girl, you watched the Bethesda Beginnings. Were some of y'all surprised with Where's Waldo and Home Alone and some of those games that Bethesda did back in the day? Now remember, that was Bethesda Game Studios and Bethesda Softworks was all one company back then. They were all together back then. It wasn't two different companies back then. So that surprises a lot of people.
Okay, Arena isn't on there.
Morrowind's probably the first. I bet Morrowind's the oldest. Because see, they went back and made Morrowind Xbox One compatible. So I bet that was the oldest.
They?
Yeah. Yeah, isn't Morrowind Xbox One compatible now?
I know Oblivion is, but I didn't know.
I think Morrowind is too.
Yeah, is Daggerfall on there? Because I thought I heard Daggerfall.
I don't think so. Somebody look and tell me if Morrowind is Xbox One compatible. I almost believe it is.
It is.
Who says it is?
Vault
Girl. See? I thought it was.
Man, I'm eating a lot. I gotta get rid of that.
I know I'm gonna probably annoy y'all, but every once in a while I'm gonna mention this. If y'all have friends, if y'all have anybody, or on your social media pages, if y'all can share the KingFanMan page or text your friends and say, hey, this is a good page. If you know anybody that likes Bethesda, I believe we're 3 or 4 away from hitting 500.
Back says, according to Steam, Fallout 3 is the earliest, released in 2008.
Oh, wow. But yet Morrowind's on there, so that's funny.
Well, it might be that they put it on Steam after Fallout 3.
After, yeah. They backwards. Y'all share the page. We're what, 3 or 4 away from being at 500.
I'll look again.
I really think they just want to talk to us for a while.
Well, wouldn't you?
They're gonna wait and share it way at the end.
Morrowind's on there.
Yep.
So there's that.
Somebody unsub Snake Eyes. It kind of goes back and forth. I have noticed that sometimes it's not.
Oh yeah, someone did unsub. It's $4.93 now.
Sometimes it goes back but it probably because of this, it's probably when you're down in the seat, they went, nope, I ain't doing that no more. You know what it was? It was probably that guy that didn't like my accent and he heard us talking about him. No, he wasn't in it. Yeah, blame it on Wolfman. It was the Germans. The Germans did it, Mississippi Queen. I want to give a shameless plug again. Y'all go check out that. Y'all go check out that other podcast that I'm a co-host on. Y'all go check out Mr. Scullsy's page. That is the Gaming Insight Crew.
So negative. Oh,
Wolfman is negative. He's really not negative. He is sarcastically funny. He's trying to be funny. That's what it is. We like to be funny with each other. Somebody asked me. He said, "Are y'all father and son?" And I said, "Yeah." How could you tell? Because we kind of pick on each other. We probably shouldn't do that as much as we do. But
go to my cousin Dave.
Y'all go check out the Gaming Insight Crew and really go give it a like and say how good the KingFanMan is. My bad.
Doom was earlier on Steam.
Yeah, it really wasn't Bethesda at the time, though. But I guess we can count it because Bethesda owns them now.
I will say, yeah, it's not that I'm negative, it's that I just like arguing. So I usually play the opposite side of what everyone's. You could tell me that this is a red, or I could argue that this is a red pen. Actually, I really could argue this is a red pen. I'm colorblind.
That's true.
That's not a good example.
That's true. I wished I could remember what the Todd Howard actually talked about food in the interview.
Mm-hmm. Food?
Yeah.
How food will work.
Food and cooking. Did anybody hear the Todd Howard interview? There were people talking about it this morning. There's going to be new recipes in Fallout 76. No, thank you.
Anybody else want any?
New recipes in Fallout 76. Did anybody hear that interview?
This pen is red. Well, someone said the pen is blue.
Oh, you're being negative again, right?
Will you take the red pen or the blue pen? Sorry.
Snake Eyes, you did. I know you can't type a book. Was there anything good in it? Anything you need to share? Other than the new recipes, anything really neat? Because I have gone totally blank.
I want to see more about the music that's happening. Where it was all the instruments playing. I want to see.
You know how that works, don't you?
No, I don't. That's why I want to hear more about it.
I figured it out. I know exactly how it works.
Oh, so you haven't heard anything? You're just coming up with
no. I do know exactly how it works.
Okay, let's hear it.
Okay, in the
so when he's wrong, everybody blame it on him.
No, you got a little popcorn right there. It's
a snack for later, man.
In the camp system, in the building system, yeah, new recipes in the game. You'll be able to find them. That's interesting. In the camp system, in the building system,
mm-hmm.
in the chairs, you build a music chair.
Mm-hmm.
There will be like a banjo chair, a guitar chair, a piano chair, and you build the chair, and your character, when it sits down in the chair...
I'll give you $1 if you can tell me what that horn instrument was.
There's a trombone in it.
It's not the big one.
Oh, it's not a tuba.
No.
Well, hold on. Let me finish, and then we'll talk about what it is. Okay. Oboe. Oboe. No. Anyway, when your character sits down in the chair, they will start playing the instrument. That's how it works.
Do you get... well, I guess you get down. But how do you pick what instrument it is? Or what song it's going to be? Or is it just random? And then the others join in with whatever song's playing.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm sure the instrument only plays one song. It's just you pick the instrument.
I'm sure it can play at least 2 or 3 songs.
Yeah, well, it might do that as well. But it's kind of cool. You pick the chair that is the instrument. I thought that was a neat way to do it.
Y'all think we ramble on normal podcast? We're trying to take up hours.
That I don't know who thought of that, of connecting an instrument to a chair. But did you notice in the opening trailer, the harmonica and the guitar was sitting on the chairs? And then in that second trailer, the banjo was leaning up against the chair. It's kind of neat.
Oh, gosh, I thought of something now.
What's that?
One of these days, we're going to have to do like a 12-hour live show or something. This is how this is going to progress. It's just going to get longer and longer.
All night long. No.
Come on, I can see you doing it.
This one may take it if we keep going backwards. New subscriber. See, we got a new subscriber.
Okay, so we're back to where we started.
We back to where we started, unless that we're having troubles.
Wait, I'm an unsub.
Don't you dare unsub.
I got 3 accounts. I'm unsub with all of them.
Don't you unsub.
24 Fallout 76 playthrough, low. I will do it. I will do it if people will play with me.
Okay.
Actually, we got people from all around the world. I could literally have a different person every time someone goes to sleep.
What's that now?
He said a 24-hour 76 playthrough.
Absolutely, yeah.
I could have
that. Would be neat.
It would be perfect. I wouldn't have to depend on my one lazy friend that sleeps all day.
If y'all have questions or thoughts or comments for us,
man, I do sound negative. I'm sorry.
I know. Be a little bit more positive. Do y'all know how long the other podcast was? Just for wondering,
reference.
Just for reference, this one's been going 20 minutes. Part 1, 20 minutes. So we ain't even to an hour yet. We're doing good. We're doing good.
So how's everybody's life?
I'm sorry, it was 30. How
are your grandkids? Minutes. Some guy in this development are from Star Wars Galaxies. Galaxies had instruments. A lot of those machines mechanics. I don't know why I was trying to say machines. Mechanics seem to be coming to Fallout 76.
Because the studio in Austin worked on the Star Wars games. Yeah, that makes sense. Very good. Interesting. I didn't know that. Was that the online Star Wars games? That Star Wars Galaxy is the online game. Neat. I didn't know that. Very cool. If you were a PS4,
Vault Girl, does it not just wear you out typing those 2 extra letters? I'm telling you, it's so much easier if you just take out the O and the U.
What's that? U?
Yeah. If you just take out the O and the U, it'll just save you so much time in your life. I'm telling you.
Why would that bother you?
You all, my fingers get tired, man. I'm not good at typing.
That's why I put y'all.
Exactly. It's easier.
That's our accent, though.
Just save you 0.3 seconds, you know.
That's interesting. So a lot of the ideas are coming. Well, I mean, of course, we know Austin was. This is their project. You know, like I've been saying from the beginning, this is their project. So, very interesting. So a lot of these new ideas. I'm so glad you said that. That's neat. Did you know that?
Wait, what?
He said the instruments was a feature in the Star Wars game. And Austin is the studio that worked on the Star Wars MMO game.
I'm sorry, I zoned out halfway through. I was reading Vault Girl's response to what I said.
She types like you're supposed to, see. You type like a teenager. We still type normal sentences.
I still do type normal sentences.
No, you is not a normal sentence. YOU is a normal sentence.
Okay. Type and text are two very
different things. The Austin studio brings, that's interesting you say that, the Austin studio brings a lot of new ideas. I wonder what that Austin studio is going to do now that Fallout, I know what they're going to do. You know, they're going to have their hands full with Fallout 76. I'm talking about after Fallout 76 is over.
I was hungry.
If BGS stays with single player, what do you think Fallout 76 is going to do?
What do you mean? I'm confused on the question.
Well, Austin Studio is an online studio.
Mm-hmm.
Like they worked on the Star Wars Galaxies, which is an MMO. They are the ones that have done Fallout 76, which is an online studio. So after Fallout 76 is done, I'm trying to see if we're getting more subscribers. What are they going to do with Bethesda Game Studios when Bethesda Game Studios goes back to Starfield and the Elder Scrolls, when they start doing the single player games?
Well, they said they're going to constantly be putting out updates for the game, so I'd figure they'd be working on 76 for at least a year or two.
Well, they hope that lasts for 10 years. But let's just say it don't.
Okay.
Let's just play like it don't. What is that studio going to do?
Well, for one, since they were developing space games, I assume they would help a lot on Starfield, just designing the world. Which some would say designing a multiplayer world is a lot harder than designing a single-player world.
Yep.
It's usually, I don't know if you'd say more detailed, but more vast, I guess. That'd be a way to say. There's that help on Elder Scrolls Online, maybe, or if any of the other oh crap. What? I went brain dead. If any of Bethesda Softworks Studios or any of the other studios they're in partnership with do an online game, I'm sure they'd help with that.
Maybe they'd work on some mobile games with who is it? Montreal? Is that who I'm trying to talk about? What Galaxies was very heavy. Read that one.
Which one? This one?
No, on up. Galaxies was very heavy in player control.
Very few NPCs in it. I just discovered this recently. I'm so hyped. What would happen if Fallout 76 flops? Purely speculation. I assume that's what it's meant to say.
What would happen if Fallout 76 flops? We would get Starfield a lot sooner.
Yeah, probably.
Yep. And
so in a way, I'm guessing some people kind of hope it flops just a little bit. Maybe part of them moved to Elder Scrolls and Starfield development. Yes, Wolfman, I agree. Thank you. That's the first time I've ever heard that from anybody. I appreciate it. They'll probably be working on DLCs. Again, thank you. I appreciate it.
Well, and we do know Montreal is working on Starfield right now. I mean, right now.
And like Vault Girl said, I don't think it'll flop, but if it does, you can bet they will never try it again. Or it'll at least be a long time.
Yep.
Hey, Dom.
Hey, just Dom.
Oh, it's just Dom. It's too big to fail? ? Well, that's what.
I don't think it's going to fail. It's going to be huge. It's going to be huge. We're talking Fallout 76 mostly, but a little bit of Starfield too, Dom. Most of y'all know Dom here. Dom's huge Bethesda guy. He's not huge. That's not nice to say. He's a slender man, but he's a big in Bethesda.
Dom, you missed the whole the tick conversation. You missed a good conversation last night, man.
That's right. We were talking about ticks being in Fallout 76, which is very cool.
And we didn't know they were in it when we were talking about it. It was great.
Yes,
it's amazing.
We've been talking a lot about Fallout 76.
Right now we're talking about what Austin might do after 76.
Yeah, what the Austin studio might do after Fallout 76 is done. Of course, we know they're hopefully going to be working on Fallout 76 for a long time. That Bethesda wants them to be working on it for a long time. It's Maryland's working on Starfield, and Montreal will be working on Fallout 76 DLC as well. In that the making of Fallout 76. They even stressed that Maryland and Montreal was already moving toward Starfield already. Because I mean, I'm fired up about Starfield now. Todd Howard hurt my feelings a little bit when he said, we need to be patient about Starfield.
Someone said hi. You didn't even respond. So rude.
How rude? How rude? I'm sorry. Todd Howard did hurt my heart a little bit when he said we need to be patient for Starfield. Because I'm not very, very patient, but
no, you're not.
But with Fallout 76 and with Rage, I think I've got enough to play for a while. So Fallout 76 is going to be enough to keep us busy for a long, long time. Another thing, Dom, and I know you probably heard about it. Pete Hines did say either today or yesterday that we are going to be seeing and hearing
Big T agrees with me.
More about Fallout 76 at QuakeCon. So that has been confirmed. We are going to be seeing and hearing more of Fallout 76 at QuakeCon.
Since I know there are a lot of people since I last made my point.
Which that means we'll probably be getting the beta as well. So that is awesome.
I'm interrupting. I know why you do it all the time now. Last time I made my point, we were talking about when Starfield will come out.
See, Dom didn't know. Yes, Pete Hines said in a tweet this morning or last night, I'm not sure which, that QuakeCom. Thank you. He was answering the question. He said Fallout 76 is actually going to be shown. Gameplay is going to be shown.
Do you think they'll have one of the hands-on booths to let you play a little bit?
I hope so. I'm really hoping so. But they are actually going to show and talk about it more at QuakeCon. So he did not say the beta is going to be given, but that's kind of what everybody's thinking now.
So, what I've been saying for a long time, and you've been calling me crazy up till about last week.
Well, we put it out in the video, but last week. But,
okay.
So that's pretty good news. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Now that we've been talking about 76 for a while and talking about what will happen if it flops or succeeds. If it flops, I think you're right when Starfield will release, 19 or 20. But if it's a success like I think it is, I think me and T are on the right page. It's going to release 2020, 2021.
I'm leaning your way now if it's a success. Yeah.
Oh, now you're leaning my way on this too, huh? Calling me crazy, saying there's no way they'd wait that long to release it. It's already playable.
Vault Girl, yes. I'm very hopeful, and I'm thinking that they will announce when the beta is going to be released. Yeah, they're going to give us some information at least about the beta at QuakeCon. Yes. Wouldn't you say yes?
Oh yeah.
Definitely. Yes. I mean, they have been very tight-lipped, as y'all know, but for Pete Hines to come out and say the words QuakeCon, just wait on QuakeCon.
Well, this is their last big get-together thing Bethesda's doing before it releases, right?
Well, they've got the, what is it, GameCon after that.
GameCon?
It's not a Bethesda thing, but it's a game conference. But QuakeCon is actually, a Bethesda thing. Can you read? I can't read that one.
New gen will be if a new gen is added, it makes sense for Bethesda to release Starfield, a new IP on new console.
Mm-hmm.
I think the beta will be available the day after QuakeCon. Yeah, I'm with the Dom on that.
Somebody look at a calendar. QuakeCon is the 9th through the 12th. What is the 12th on? Sunday, so that would be Monday. The 13th. The 13th would be a Monday. So that Bethesda normally does stuff either on a Monday or a Tuesday, don't they? Which is it, a Monday or Tuesday they normally do stuff on?
Tuesday.
Tuesday, so it might be the Tuesday. Tuesday at 10. Isn't it Tuesday at 10 o'clock is when they do stuff? Dom, help me out. Isn't it Tuesday at 10?
Hot dog.
Yeah, Tuesday at 10. So I would say the 14th at 10 o'clock. I would say that's my guess, okay? Yep. I'm getting chills here. I would say August the 14th at 10 o'clock. That would be my guess, just off the top of my head, guys. Y'all can write that down. That's the KingFanMan's guess right off the top of my head. August the 14th at 10 o'clock. That's when the first beta is going to be released. That's just my guess. Calling it now. Yep, Tuesday. Thank you, Big T.
10 a.m.
That's not a KingFanMan promise. That's just a KingFanMan guess. Don't forget it. It will cut. Yep, Xbox first. Yeah, I'm sorry, Dom. It's not coming to Sony first. It's coming to Xbox first. Absolutely. Have you looked and seen what we're subscribed at yet?
We're still sitting at the same.
We're still,
because Dom asked, will we be playing with friends or subs? Well, aren't those the same thing?
I'm going to be playing with subscribers off the channel. Absolutely.
I only have
still at 493.
I have about one friend that plays Bethesda games, so I'll be playing mostly with subscribers.
Yep.
Do you have any friends you can message and say go subscribe?
Yep. I'm gonna be playing.
His first 20 subscribers were my friends. Okay.
I'm gonna be playing with subscribers off this channel. So,
493. We're back down to 493. Did someone unsub?
No, that's where we were.
That's where it stays.
No, I thought
we went down one and then went back up one.
Yeah, but it was at 494, and then someone left, and it was at 93.
Yeah.
No,
and then someone got back up.
I don't know.
Ghost.
Quit.
It's not shown to everybody.
Show. Okay, show. There you go.
There you go. Atch.
No, absolutely.
That's funny, just Dom.
Absolutely. I tell every time you're on here, Dom is awesome. He is a Bethesda guy. I don't know when it's going to air, but I also got to do a podcast with just Dom the other day. Me and him, and Play It Forward.
I wasn't invited.
It's not a secret, so I don't know when it's going to air. Do you have any idea, Dom? I'm sure it'll be the next few days, but it was a lot of fun. But y'all go check his channel out. If you're not subscribed to him, y'all go check his page out. He is awesome. So go get somebody to subscribe to me and subscribe to him at the same time.
How are we going? We're about 50 minutes. Okay.
Yeah, see, somebody's unsubscribing. We got 494. See, Vault Girl subscribed to you. Look there, just Dom. We got one for you. Yay. Good job. And Dom Vault Girl's a good one. She's awesome. Hey, Candy Cane.
Yeah, she keeps wanting up and down and up and down and up and down.
No, I tell you,
Little fuzzball.
I cannot wait for Fallout 76.
I keep getting lower than you. There we go.
Dom, I wished you were on Xbox or PC. We're going to talk you into
Might as well just do what we
Hey,
did.
we already talked someone into buying an Xbox tonight.
we have already changed one person over from a Sony to a Xbox, so we're going to get you to change
Just
one of these
take
days.
the plunge. Go do it. You'll survive.
Is your laptop a Mac, Dom?
I want a Mac.
No.
Well, that's not good for gaming. You can't run most
See,
computers.
send me your Mac. I'll send you mine.
Yours ain't good for gaming either.
Not sure when podcasts will be live.
Yeah, I have an iMac. So sad. I'm playing COD World War II while watching you guys.
Cool.
2017 model 4K display though. Oh, that's pretty good.
That is good. No, we've talked about it before. Sony has the absolute best games. No lie.
This generation anyway.
If I was not a total Bethesda guy, I would have a Sony. If I had time to play a lot of games,
I told you what Cade and Caleb are trying to get me to do? They're trying to get me to ask every holiday for a PlayStation 4 so I can play with them and play all those exclusives. I've turned them down.
We used to play, the Uncharted's and the
Uncharted and Infamous were
we loved them. But we play almost exclusive. I mean, we do play almost exclusively Bethesda games now.
And the Spider-Man game coming out. I'm upset about that.
Yeah, but it makes perfect sense if you're a Bethesda person. Almost exclusively.
Days Gone is coming out.
Yeah, it's okay.
Well, you're not into the zombie games.
I'm not a zombie guy.
You don't like the Telltale games either, do you?
No.
They're so good. How do you not like the Telltale games?
Speaking of Uncharted,
Big T, we're hanging in suspense.
Speaking of Uncharted,
Type faster.
I saw that this week.
I didn't watch it.
I saw that this week. Did that just come out this week or something?
Yeah. Is it good?
It's cool. It is cool. It is really cool.
I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, it's the fan-made film. You can't do that during the everybody's going to quit. Everybody quit watching the podcast for a minute and go watch the film. It is good. It is really good. I watched it.
Do you have a charger here?
Mm-hmm.
Can I use it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It is very good.
Excuse me while I enjoy myself for a minute.
Yeah,
that sounds bad. I'm not going to say that.
So I need to.
It's 14 minutes. Never mind.
You can watch it after the podcast. So you're going to make your sick father do the podcast by yourself.
By himself, not yourself.
You're right.
Sup, Alex?
Now, speaking of if it comes out August the 14th, or if they announce it August the 14th.
Snake, you don't like Telltale? Dadgummit, now I'm saying it wrong. They're so good.
What is that?
It's those Batman games you didn't like.
Yeah, I don't care for
It's like a comic book.
But now I've not given it a chance. To be honest, you would say that. I haven't given it a chance. I just don't like the looks of it.
Well, it's meant to be a comic book.
See, Dom says he loves the...
Thank you, Dom. Explain it's like a comic book come to life. You choose the different routes. You can change it.
I might enjoy it. I haven't given it a chance.
Yeah, Borderlands. That's another good one.
See, I've never played the Borderlands games. I've always wanted to try the Borderlands games, but I've never tried it.
The Walking Dead. I say the Walking Dead Telltale games are better than the TV shows.
I'm gonna let y'all talk for a minute.
Oh, okay. You leaving?
No, I'm just gonna sit back and rest while y'all talk Telltale and Walking Dead and Batman. And
oh, come on, it's awesome. Hold on. I'd rather watch a movie. I'll sure people play it through. It's not something I personally play. I understand that, but
have you played Borderlands?
No, I've played a little Borderlands.
See, I want to try that.
Oh yeah, the Joker's good. You can't beat like the Arkham series Joker though.
Now that I love.
I hate the ending boss of the first game though.
That Batman game is awesome.
Can we talk about one of my pet peeves with the first game? Arkham Asylum. It's perfect. It's almost it's a near perfect game.
Yes.
Except for the final boss fight. The final boss fight almost ruined the game.
Remind me.
Okay, so the whole game, the Joker's your main enemy, like in most.
The
The Joker is Batman's the flip side of his coin. He's almost exact same, intelligent, cunning. He's just doing everything for the opposite reason. Instead of order and justice, chaos and destruction. He's cunning. He uses his wit. He's not a muscly guy. He has other people do that. That's not his thing. What's the final boss fight? He takes like a venom serum and turns into a hulking beast with long fingernails that jumps on top of you.
I remember.
Hate it.
I remember now.
Hate the end of that game.
I remember that.
Ruined it for me.
But that is probably one of the better games I've ever played.
Arkham City I liked more.
What?
Just because
what?
The boss is perfect at the end. He doesn't do anything. He's just sitting watching over you. He's doing this whole plan. I love the story in Arkham City.
Arkham Asylum, and I'm sorry we're getting into it. If you have not played Arkham Asylum and you like anything to do with Batman or superheroes, you've got to play the game. That game is amazing. And it's something to do around fall or early fall, Halloween time. I love playing that game around Halloween. That is an awesome game. That is an awesome game.
Man, I went off on a tangent for a minute. I'm sorry.
In fact, I want to play that with you again. I could sit down and play it with you.
Well, I'm fixing up the Wolf Den. We got this.
If you could get the Twitch stream running, we could do Arkham Asylum again. Arkham Asylum is the best. I love Arkham Asylum. I like the feel of the asylum is what is the best.
No, that everything's great. It's just the final boss ruined it for me. If it wasn't for that, I think it would be the best.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with that. It's just the feel of the inside of the asylum. Come on, Killer Croc.
You feel trapped. Yeah, that's true.
And you remember the Killer Croc part?
What's the one of the newer ones came out where you actually control the Batmobile? We had on PS4, but then right after we got it, we traded in the PS4.
Yeah, that's the City.
No, that's not City.
Is it Origins then?
No, Origins is with the Black Mask, I think.
Is it Arkham Knight?
Maybe it's not. It's Knight. Okay.
Arkham Knight.
Because Origins, that's the one with the Black Mask.
But see, those were way more open worlds, and I didn't care for those near as much. Which I find funny because you hate linear games. I know, but I loved that. It was all in the arc. I loved it. I don't know why.
Let me ask you, do you think the Brotherhood will be in fall? See, this is why you should have watched last night's podcast.
Okay, I'm gonna give it to you really quick. Yes, I believe they are. They're dead. I don't know if you watched any of the podcast or the replay of the podcast. I believe what happened is they flew some of the FEV as evidence from the West Coast back to the East Coast. Yeah, and crashed. And that is the crashed, say it so I don't mispronounce it. Vertibird that you see, and that is going to be a quest to go out, and that is how the FEV virus got out to West Virginia. Now, how the super mutants were made, we're going to find that out on the quest, but that's how the FEV got here, and that's how the Brotherhood of Steel got out here.
The BOS formed about a year before the bombs dropped. Loosely formed.
Yeah. They didn't become the Brotherhood of Steel as we know the Brotherhood of Steel until way after they actually formed the year before the war. They formed in 2076.
Can I ask a favor?
So I believe that Maxson ordered. See, as soon as they found out about what was going on at Mariposa Military Base, I believe they took the FEV virus and flew it out.
Which that's how they formed in the first place.
I believe they flew it out to the.
What's wrong?
I believe they flew it out here to the East Coast, and I believe they were flying it either to Washington D.C. or if they were flying it here to West Virginia, they were probably flying it to the Greenbrier, which is probably where the Congress was held under the Greenbrier, which, you know, that's a real live vault under the Greenbrier. So that's my idea, and that the helicopter probably crashed when the bombs actually dropped.
You know something I'd like to see? I'd like to see
I think they died when the bombs dropped.
I'd like to see, not even in this game, but in a future game. If it's in this game, that would be great.
But it would be neat to find remnants of them. That would be cool.
I want there to be and there's no human NPCs, Alex. There are NPCs.
I believe there's going to be NPCs. I believe that Bethesda's got.
Well, even a robot and a super mutant, they're NPCs.
Yeah, those are NPCs. There's going to be NPCs all over the place. But I believe Bethesda's got crazy surprises waiting.
One thing I want to see in a Fallout game in the future, I want to see like a Brotherhood, what's it called? Little part of the Brotherhood that got mutated into super mutants or something.
Mm-hmm.
So but they still retain a little bit, you know? So they still have the story of the Brotherhood, but they turn into what they hate. It'd be great. I want to see that.
Dom asked a good question. So what's your biggest mystery that you want answered in this game?
When the deal, or no, I'm sorry.
You want me to answer first?
Sure.
I've got a couple. Number one, what is in Vault 63? That's a big one.
Yeah.
I would like to know. There's one I would like to say, but I'm not going to say it now. I'll just hold on to that one.
I want to know if one of my theories is right.
The one we talked about yesterday?
I don't know. I talked about a few of them yesterday. Do I need to say what mine is?
Yeah,
I'll say it. I want to know if the robo brain that's controlling the vault you come out of, I want to know if they're the main mastermind behind everything.
Vault 76?
Right. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Yeah, if you remember the lore, we found out in Fallout 3 that the overseer of Vault 76 is one of only two of these high-powered robo-brain vault overseers.
Mm-hmm.
And we kind of have an idea that it may be, it may turn out to be evil.
I don't think the Greenbrier is a place you can fire a nuke because it's a vault, not a military bunker.
Yeah,
well, I guess technically it's a military bunker because it's made for Congress, but
it won't. No, I don't think you can fire a nuke there. No.
If you can, that's going to be cool, but I doubt.
No, I don't think you can fire a nuke at the Greenbrier. No.
I think there are going to be Enclave remnants there, is what I've
probably
thought. So,
but Vault 63,
I'm going to go ahead and check if we've gained any or lost any more.
Dom, what do you think about Vault 63? Have you somebody was talking to me that Vault 63 is not even supposed to be open.
We're at 94. Back at 94.
Okay. I haven't looked into Vault 63. Do you know anything about Vault 63?
No idea. Is it in the Fallout Bible? They said a golf course has a surprise. I'm hoping it opens into a silo. But wishful thinking. Who said Who said yesterday that they hope the Greenbrier has like a tennis court that opens up like the X-Men
The
house?
X-Men, yeah.
That would be a good way to have a silo. Just tennis court open up. That'd be cool. I've got a theory on Greenbrier, which I need to make a video on. Oh, Snake. Okay. I couldn't remember who it was, Snake. Sorry.
Yeah.
Comments keep going in and out. It's great.
Well, what Wolfman was talking about, and that was the other part of the theory, is we believe that Congress was at the Greenbrier, and that is the remnants of the Enclave, or the beginnings of some of the Enclave.
Mine is, where are the Vault Tech guys that are collecting data on all the Vault experiments, and why do they really care about the results of the experiments? I want to know what's inside Greenbrier, if 63 is opened, and what's inside, and what is the space station.
Dom, real quick, when is your Greenbrier video going to be out?
He said he still hasn't made the video.
I know. Is it going to be out this week? Because I know every person on this podcast would love to see that. So,
and then we're going to copy it when you do it. So,
well, no, everybody will come over there and watch it though. That'll be a great way to get views
in a few days. So next week.
Okay, so everybody,
or this week.
Everybody, check out Dom's page this week because he's going to have. And he was telling me, I mean, he didn't tell me what it was, but he was telling me he's got a very cool idea on the Greenbrier. So in the next few days, he'll have one on the Greenbrier. So y'all check out his page.
Sorry.
I'm anxious to see what that is because the Greenbrier has always intrigued me.
Greenbrier is really cool.
Yeah. Yep. I think, like
What's
I said,
up, Vicon?
I think, like I said, I think there'll be a lot of surprises that Bethesda has. Going back to the no NPCs, I believe, like I said yesterday, there's going to be maybe some Scorch that you can talk to, maybe one Scorch that you can talk to, maybe there's a super mutant you can talk to. And I really do believe that they're going to give us some human NPCs.
Well, I mean,
in some future DLCs. What do you think?
Well, games like Destiny and Sea of Thieves, they don't have NPC. Well, now Sea of Thieves does. They're getting it. But they don't have NPCs, but they'll have a NPC for like a store trader or something. Which you can say, hey, I got so much of this, but now I'll trade you for that.
But now Pete Hines said specifically, I don't know why I haven't told y'all this. He was talking specifically about trading, that they don't have traders. If we're going to trade in the game, it's up to us.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. So, we were wondering if there's going to be a trader at Vault 76. Nope. The way he was talking, there's not. So it's going to be dependent upon us to set up a trading shop.
You're right.
That's what it really sounds like. So
that's funny coming from you.
I'm going to want to be a trader too. So, trader, not that kind of trader, a trader of merchandise. Yes, absolutely. That will be a good thing to be. Good way to make caps. A very good way to make caps in the Wasteland. But what I was saying was, I believe in future DLCs we will get some human NPCs. I really believe that.
I'm just hoping they'll be better than. I keep going back to Sea of Thieves because it was such a flop. But I still like it. But
I was about to say you liked it though.
I like it, and they're finally starting to change it to where it's a little better. But I hope they don't stick. Like, even if the game starts failing because of it, I hope they'll change it and do what's necessary to keep the game alive. I hope they don't. I hope they sacrifice what they said just to keep everyone liking the game. I don't want the game to fail like Sea of Thieves to where it just feels a little empty compared to what you thought it would be.
Vic said she wants to make stim packs, and then said if they let us make stim packs, which is a very cool. I got to dive into that just a little bit because this is really neat. There are going to be resources in Fallout 76, like the recipes. Yes, you can be a doctor, but you have to have the perk cards, first of all. Plus, you have to have the proper recipes and the proper ingredients. In Fallout 76, there's going to be resources in this game more than there were in Fallout 4. Like we talked about one time about there's going to be iron for making bullets. You're going to have to go and mine the iron.
Who makes bullets out of iron?
Well, or lead. Excuse me, lead. I'm sorry.
I was about to say.
I'm flaring. I told you. See, that's what they're talking about, being negative.
We're going to rename you
lead.
Mr. Negative.
So
it's really not negative.
For a stim pack, I wonder, and when you said that, I wonder what ingredients What ingredients
Doctor Who.
Are you Doctor Who?
You're funny.
What ingredients, Vic, do you think you're going to have to get to make a stim pack? What recipe would it be? That's neat. That's interesting. I know you'll have to get the medic perk probably like level 2 on the medic perk to be able to make stim packs to be able to sell them. You'll probably have to get a charisma perk of like 2 to be able to sell them.
Needles.
Hey,
Needles.
I have a question.
So probably steel. But what else would you have to get? I mean, that's a really good question. And go ahead, Mississippi Queen. And I'm sure this is a very relatable question.
You know it's not.
I know it's not. Bethesda.
Exactly. So I'm thinking by the time you have to take a break and rest for a minute, and Wolfman and I get to carry the show with everybody else, I get to talk about Miss Wheelchair America, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
No.
That was it.
No.
Yeah.
Gosh,
Plants,
please, no.
herbs. So I wonder how in depth they're going to go with it. I hope they go very in depth with the recipes and making you get.
I hope
these
they
things.
don't go too in depth though.
Well, I mean, yeah, you can go overboard, but I think it'll be neat. I really do.
All I know is I'm probably not going to touch that. That's not my style.
But,
what? What'd you say?
You might with like the making of the bullets or making armor.
Well, that yeah, but I ain't going into the medic stuff.
Yeah, I see surgical tubing. Absolutely.
I need my glasses.
So there's a lot to it. I mean, you'd have to get leveled up pretty big to be able to do that. And again, this is going to be a game that's going to be very buddy heavy. And what I mean by that, you're going to have, say you want to be the medic. You're going to have help because you're going to have somebody along with you to protect you.
I'll help you, Vic.
To build you a camp because you're going to have all your perks in the medical perk. So you're going to have somebody that has a building perk to build defenses. Does that make sense? So that's why they're doing this promoting of teaming up. So, see, Dom, that's why you need to go Xbox or PC so you can team up here on the King's Corner and we can play together.
I'll be y'all's brute. How about that?
Yep. Yay, Mississippi Queen. So Vic said,
I don't know what I'm doing, but I'll try.
Mississippi Queen says she don't know what she's doing. Imagine if they add a medic for Brahmin. Sony for life, Dom said. I know. We were too. We
oh my goodness.
We started from PlayStation 1. And we miss it too. We miss our Sony.
I mean, we were angry in the middle of the game store, like going back and forth
Yeah.
trying to it was not pretty.
Yeah. We still pine for our Sony sometimes. You're not doing your job. Read.
I am.
No, out loud.
Come on, Dom. Ha ha. Now I'll get a PC when I can.
All I remember is herb flowers and whiskey. Mentats makes grape. Yes, it does in Fallout 4. Yeah, because I did that all the time. Everybody's going to be going, Dom. change to PC so we can play.
Dom, yes, he can. He gets an Xbox. I don't know. I don't know.
You can't finish the cheer, huh?
No, I'm not that creative, I guess.
Y'all remember to share the KingFanMan page. Text a friend, please. We've
on this one we're at an hour, so we're about an hour 20.
We like 6 subs, being at 500.
Let me check
7
again.
subs.
No, it's 6. Thanks for the help, but we need 6 subs. Don't we need 6?
Carry on. Yeah, 6.
6 subs to be at 500.
94.
So word share, but share it on social media. The best way to do it is if you have a friend that loves Bethesda.
Text them.
Yeah, just text them and say, "Hey, there's a cool YouTube channel." If you
Or
haven't
some
checked
of
them
you
out.
who are on computer
Or
and
go
phone.
for the pity vote. Tell them that y'all can't get off of the stream with us until we hit 500.
That's the way to do
No,
it. Say
here's-
there's a poor guy that's got lupus and he can't get off until you
Somebody just go make 6 Gmail accounts
No,
and just
no.
subscribe. Just make him feel better.
make a fake account and do it. No,
Make-
don't do that. Don't do that.
I can be mean. Can I tell you something?
No.
No.
And also remember, go check out the gaming. Y'all help me. The gaming. Oh man,
Insider.
no.
The Gaming Insiders?
The Gaming Insight crew. Yeah, on Skullsy TV. Go check out that podcast as well. That's a good podcast. Backhand you still over here? I got to keep waking him up. It's like 8 o'clock in the morning or 9 o'clock in the morning over there in Australia.
Do you need me to wake him up?
No, please don't yell.
I almost made him have a car wreck one day.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I said, wake me up.
We were driving home, and he said, "Man, you gotta do something. I'm falling asleep. You gotta wake me up." And I said, "You need me to wake you up?" He said, "Yes."
Don't do what you did.
And I said, "Are you sure?" And he said, "Yes, I need you to do something." And I screamed at the top of my lungs, and he jerked the car. I got slapped.
It woke me up.
It worked.
I'm 3 away now.
No, you ain't.
I
just checked.
497.
How'd you get there?
I don't know. They're working hard.
You guys rock.
Y'all are rocking. We're 3 away. We're only 3 away. Y'all did that fast.
I lost a sock.
Hey, y'all are supposed to be cheering. We're only 3 away. Y'all just cut it in half. We're at 497. See, they're tired of talking to us. That's what it is.
So now they're like, okay.
They're like, we have talked about Fallout 76 all we want to. No, if y'all have Fallout questions or Starfield questions, we enjoy to. I don't ever get tired of talking about it, do you? And we don't ever get to the end of it.
If you're tired of Fallout, I can talk about tons of other things.
No, we're good.
Do y'all know what I do every time we get to the end of a podcast?
The Vault Girl just subbed her husband.
Thank you, Vault Girl. You know what I do every time I get to the end of the podcast? I go, why didn't I talk about that?
Snake Eyes.
That's what happens because you told me I can't use notes anymore. I always go, why didn't I talk about that? That was such a good subject.
To be fair, you did that with your notes. So
well, that's true. That's true. Y'all please remember the important news that QuakeCon coming up. We're going to hear more about Fallout 76. That's huge news.
Check the sub count, wink. Young Wolf King.
Uh-oh, did it just go over?
Are we there? I can't get there.
I got 499.
499. Got one away.
I got 499.
499.
Of course, it don't always show up exactly right. So Fallout Wiki is altering the canon on Vault 63. They added location of it, and it's in the works. Whatever the lore was may not be anymore. Somebody told me something about Vault 63, and they said Vault 63 is not supposed to be open yet. Has anybody heard that about Vault 63? One more. Just need one, but make it a good one. We want a good one. You remember reading that too? Yeah, I can't remember who told me that it wasn't supposed to be open yet. So I'm wondering if we can even go in it. That's a big mystery.
Maybe we open it.
Maybe we're allowed. Yeah, that would be.
Maybe it's never been opened and we open it for the first time.
And everybody's dead inside it or something.
Well, that tends to be how the vaults go.
That's always some catastrophic something. Yep. We're going to have to keep refreshing. All right, we're one away, so y'all better get your questions in. I thank y'all for doing this. This has been a lot of fun. Oxhorn said that?
This is Dom's old YouTube channel.
Which one?
Young Wolf King. It's great.
Thank you, Dom.
500!
Did we get 500?
No, we didn't.
I am sitting here looking. 500 subscribers.
Yep, we're at 500.
Woo!
We're at 500.
Okay, when I woke him up, it was about 4 times that.
Y'all did it. Y'all
Yay!
did it. Y'all did it. Mine?
Yep.
What's wrong with
There
it?
you go.
Yay! Thank y'all so much. Yay!
Woo-hoo!
You're supposed to be excited.
I am.
Hey, I know what we should do.
What?
Let's call the hog.
No, let's
No.
not. That would be too exciting.
Man, you
No.
got shot down twice.
Do
Why?
y'all know that we called the hogs at the Niall Horn concert last
my
night?
Did y'all really?
Yes, and he came back out on stage and did like 4 more
Thank
songs.
y'all so much. And this was fun, and it didn't take that long.
We can keep
500.
going if you want.
500. That's a big
I mean, we
accomplishment.
go for 550 or something.
No,
We're gonna go for 5:15.
It took how long did it take to get
An hour and a half.
7? But we did good. That was thank you, thank y'all. Thank all y'all.
Took an hour and 45.
That was so much fun. And we talked a lot of Bethesda. That was great. That was awesome. So happy to be in the first 500. That was awesome. Yay, fireworks. Woo. Well, do y'all have anything else y'all want to talk about before we go? Y'all are probably tired of talking to us by now. But this was fun.
It was.
It was fun.
I enjoyed.
Mississippi Queen, do you have anything to talk about?
No.
Not at all.
You've got
Thank you, Miss Queen.
Yes, congratulations to y'all. This is not and I want to say this too, true. And my family loves to talk, so y'all let me say this without interrupting me. This is not.
We love to talk.
This is not a me thing. It's not us thing.
It's a me thing.
It's a everybody thing.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I say it all the time. Y'all are the best. I hope it always stays that way. We have the best subscribers on YouTube. Y'all are awesome. Y'all are awesome. We've been on here, what, an hour and 40 minutes now with the two?
No, hour 20.
Hour 20, or the other one was like 30 minutes. So y'all are awesome. So this ain't about the KingFanMan. It ain't about the Wolfman. It ain't about the Queen. It's y'all. It's us. So thank y'all very much. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Yeah, we can do it tomorrow. We can do it. Hey, I just like talking. I thought this would be special, and it was, wasn't it?
Willie.
So thank y'all very, very much. Y'all are wonderful. Thank you, Dom. Thank you. I want to leave you with. I had something profound to say. It was going to be great, but my lupus made me forget it. So
that's always wonderful.
Wasn't me. That's all I know.
No, I'm going to leave you with this. Next week is going to be a crazy week. Hopefully I can get something done before we leave. At the end of this week, we're going to be leaving to go to Grand Rapids, Michigan for Miss Wheelchair America. My wife is actually my wife is actually on the board of Miss Wheelchair America, Mississippi Queen. So she works very hard year round for the board of Miss Wheelchair America, and she is also the director of Miss Wheelchair Arkansas. So
go like those on Facebook.
Yes, you can go find the page on Facebook of Miss Wheelchair Arkansas and Miss Wheelchair America, and she works very hard. So I'm going to go support her in Grand Rapids, Michigan, right?
Yes.
And hopefully me and Wolfman can find a cool game store in Michigan somewhere, right? And then we're going to come home and spend like a day or a day and a half and go straight to QuakeCon, and we're going to bring you some awesome footage from QuakeCon. So I can't wait to do some awesome stuff for y'all. And I'm going to take my microphone, I'm going to take my computer, and I'm going to work on some stuff, and hopefully some great stuff from Bethesda will happen. And we're still going to do a podcast from Michigan, aren't we?
Hopefully.
And we're going to do a podcast from QuakeCon as well. So,
hopefully. So
we'll still have some cool content coming your way. So y'all say a prayer for us as we're on the road, and hopefully my lupus won't make me go down as we're on the road. And we'll still be bringing stuff to you. And I can't wait.
As big of a trip as last year.
That's right.
So
we got a bunch of traveling.
2 trips right next to each other.
We won't be flying. We're going to be driving the whole way. So it's a long way from Arkansas. So
well, it's only 11 and a half hours, which with Carissa turns into about a 15-hour trip.
Yeah.
But it's still not the 28-hour trip that we wound up with
last year.
My daughter's not competing. She's junior Miss Wheelchair Arkansas, but she'll be participating a little bit.
Yes,
she'll be participating.
Be
so y'all be cheering, as Vic says, they'll be cheering from Texas. So y'all be thinking about us. I'll put some pictures on Twitter and Facebook. If you hadn't followed me on them, do that. And I just thank y'all so much for being a part of this today, and we enjoyed it. Do y'all have anything? You have anything you want to say, Wolfman?
I'm pretty good.
Mississippi Queen.
No, y'all, just thank you so much. Keep spreading the word on the channel, and we will see y'all on the flip side to whatever video he puts out.
Y'all rock for being a part of this and just supporting me. Thank y'all so much. Love you guys very much. KingFanMan. We will see you soon.
Next time.